Hi, I'm Rachel Marshall. So I work with Food Futures down across Lancaster district, and I'm also a member of Clover Hill, which is where we are today. We're hosting some of the Wild Roots activities. And Wild Roots is a festival to explore and enjoy nature, really, and some of the amazing green spaces that we have around the Lancaster city area. So yesterday we were down in Fairfield and Freeman's Woods, and today we're up at Clover. And yeah, we're really excited to welcome people to the site. We've got wood carving today, we've got a creative writing shop and lots of nature walks. But we also welcome people to the site for the nature trail at any time. We've got a leaflet people can pick up and maps that people can follow around. Yeah, and we also have lots of projects on the site all year round that do various things with food growing and natural dyes, seed saving.
Have a smell of this. Have a feel and have a smell. If you rub your fingers on it and have a smell, get your fingers in and have a rub. Go on. We'll get some other people to. Yeah, go on. Okay. Pick some other bits everywhere. So the other thing to do is to use your hand lens and have a look at it up close with the hand lens and see, you know, how incredible that little flower head is. So in this is a really lovely mixed hedgerow we've got here. So there's hawthorn and blackthorn, neither of which are in flower now. But we've got some bramble there with the pink and white flowers on. The berries then later on are also edible, but it's something that birds eat a lot of. So if you do take only as much as you need and leave the rest for the birds. Pollinated as well. So we're understanding we've got quite a mix of plants. We've got some white clover in here. We've got buttercups. There's mare's tail. So this is a really ancient species, mare's tail. Oh, it's the white clover that's gone over into seed. So some really easy one to identify. It's all black, but it's got a rusty bum. They're not the best. Yeah, certainly not.
Does the machine that it moves itself, doesn't it? Because when I was little, you used to have to strap your foot in and
we still use the old fashioned ones, yeah. We still use those ones.
Oh, not
so today we're making buttons. So I made these sets of buttons. We make them out of sticks basically. So we use carving tools to remove the bark and cut off a little slice of stick, and then there's a bit of a process to it, and then we drill some holes at the ends and you have a little button. So if you're like making a cardigan or something, or if you're crocheting a purse or something like that and you need a button, you don't need to go and buy one. You don't need to get any little plastic buttons or anything like that. You can just make one yourself, you know, whatever shape or size you need.
And this is a great habitat, so things like dragonflies and damselflies. But you get then lots of water associated species here. Information gets passed on and shared. There you go, you can see it just here. So when they first emerge, they're a much duller colour and they go a brighter more of a reddy colour. Once they, so these are quite nearly emerged, and there is a spot further down where you can see them. Days eye, so that means as in eye that you see with, and the reason for that is the bit in the yellow bit in the middle, it all closes up around that at night time, so it's the eye that you see during the day. It's funny, isn't it? But I know daisies are really common, so things like daisies and oh look, have a smell of that. What's that?
Mint.
Yeah, smell.
You can eat mint.
You can eat mint, yeah. These are oxeye daisies, so a much bigger version. So you can see again all the individual flowers. So the bit in the middle, the yellow bit, is the disc florets. So because it's circular like a disc, and then on the outside are ray florets. So floret just means a small flower. So it's to help the bees to go in. So it's like a guide for the bees. It's saying, come in, I've got pollen, I've got nectar. Come in and get some food and some drink. And then in return, when the bee visits another plant, it's got the pollen on it, and that will fertilise the other plant so that it can set the seeds. It's clever, isn't it? So we've got two different thistle species here. We've got the creeping thistle, which is this one with the smaller flower heads that are a lighter pinky colour. And as the name suggests from creeping, it sends out rhizomes and it creeps, so the creeping thistle can become quite invasive.
Last year it was just this bit, which, and this year we've got extra beds, which I have to tell you, they're looking a little bit unkempt because there's a bit more work to it. And that's just here. That's wool, and I'm sure you'll have heard of wool, well, maybe, and that uses a blue dye, and it's a biennial, so this year we'll use the leaves for dyeing to extract pigment from, and then it will produce flowers, and next year we'll get seeds from it. And also you can mix wool with weld. This is the seed stage of weld, which is the most flowering plant when it comes to the seed stage, and you'll just get big, it's like big sheafs of flowers, yellow flowers. And it's a fabulous plant, and that goes in as a little plant like this.
Yeah. Can you see them?
Yeah.
How lovely that is to see.
It's wonderful.
Go this way. Mind the thistles, I didn't. So people rub the leaves on, so the very tops of the dock where you've got the newly emerging shoots.
It's an eyebrow.
What have you got? Oh, should we put her on the peas and then it can eat the aphids that come?
Nettles are diuretic, they will make you wee. Nettles are diuretic, they will make you wee. Nettles are diuretic, they will make you wee. Nettles are diuretic, they will make you wee.
Individual flowers on the white clover has got those same parts to the flower, but just in miniature. So it's a really easy group of species to identify, but you probably need a hand lens to smaller ones. And there's some.
You can find out more about us online, and also we're always around at the seasonal markets, which happen every 3 months in the centre of town. So we have a seasonal market middle Friday of September is the next one, December, March and June, and lots of community food projects come to that, and Claver's always there. Yeah, so if you want to find out more about Claver Hill, you can find our details here, www.claverhill.org.uk. That's our web address, and then we've got an email address and kind of phone numbers as well.
And we've got some speedwell down in here. So little blue flowers.
Butterflies in our circle, there'll be butterflies here today, butterflies here today, butterflies in our circle.